Welcome back, my friends, to Robo Daddy Rims, and I'm not talking about my OnlyFans. Today, I promised you a radiation kill box, and that, my friends, is what we're going to be doing here. Yesterday, we had a bit of a power issue. They finished up one of the power plants here, but we're just going to let them quickly bash this one out while we plan out what is going on with this. So, the radiation extenders don't actually increase the dosage or anything. I feel like I need to point that out first and foremost. They apparently, I've done a little bit of research between episodes here, apparently they don't actually increase the potency or anything like that. Basically, radiation dosage is just the same. So even if we build 6 machines and have them all test fire at the same time, it doesn't stack up, it doesn't double radiation or anything. The only way that can actually affect the per go with radiation is the filter that we set up, you know, the thing that doubles all the radiation there. So, realistically, just having this set up, but with more extenders to cover an entire kill box would work as effectively as having, say, 50 irradiation chambers on 1 per. It's the same. So we haven't got to worry too much about being particularly specific with this. All we've got to do is work on a big long boy kill box. Now what I'm thinking is a bit of a change to things. Why don't we do a big long boy kill box like that? And then when they get through this area, right, we'll have something like that. That'll have them pop through kind of like, we'll need to move this, which is the only downside, unfortunately. They'll pop through here. They'll walk into this kill box, so we want to move them through this area, which will build completely out of hyperalloy. Move them through this area, and then they'll come back through the kill box as if nothing has changed. In fact, we might not have to reinstall that, depending on whether or not they attack it. I think they probably will, so we'll move this all over 1 block, basically. The question is, do we want to go wide, or do we want to go narrow? Because, again, the dosage is the same, so it really makes no difference. It's how we want to corral the enemies. I'm thinking having... if we keep it wide, I mean, it really won't make any difference, right? Because what I was going to say is, if we have it narrow, they're going to be more focused, and they're all going to catch the same radiation. The only thing I don't know is true or not, is whether or not if we hit, say, if we were to test run this now, whether or not this would fire, and it would all be soaked up by Levago. And then Al and Gumpy and Ryuya and Veronica there wouldn't get hit. Well, I mean, there's a quick way to test this, and that's by actually testing it, right? Did anybody get hit there at all? Let's check you here. Nothing. You've got Bionic Eye, but beyond that, nothing. No one? Anyone? Huh. You know what? I feel like we're going to have to do a few more test runs here, team. Let's just keep spamming that. Just keep spamming it. I need to see that someone on... Ah, okay, so that's confirmed it. We're fine. Okay, so Veronica Carpenter there got hit by the... Looks like she got hit by the radiation. So we know that we can put it anywhere. It's just anybody in front of these can get hit. Fantastic. That's all I need to know. So what we can do then is we can have one big, long, narrow corridor with maybe just a couple of these. Now the question is, will they shatter them? Do they also count as walls? I don't believe they do, because we've seen our people walking over them. So how am I going to do this? And we're going to have to build the whole thing inside it, but they might just smash it up. Unless embrasures don't soak up radiation. Okay, next thing to test then. Let's do exactly that and see if embrasures soak up radiation. I assume they wouldn't. I assume it counts as some sort of projectile, or maybe it just checks if there's something directly in front of it, at which point maybe embrasures will block it. But either way, this is exactly why we've got this for testing. Now we can weaponize it. So let's go for structure. Let's go ahead and put down a regular or an embrasure is fine for this, but I know we've already captured them here, so we'll just go for concrete or something like that. Here we go. Go ahead and put that down, and we'll see if that allows us to shoot through it, whilst also simultaneously preventing the enemy attacking it. That's the only reason why I'm a little apprehensive to try radiation killbots, is because they'll just be able to smash it. Which, sure, it might work for a little while, but we have to rebuild it every single time, which will... Which will kind of add up. I need to stop that. Hey, auto mortars are also now completely finished, which is quite good. It means that we do have that going for us in the event that we get drop pods or something like that. We do have some way to defend ourselves a little bit. When we've got the entire factory built, obviously what we need to, and obviously we need to expand it a lot more first, because this is barely scratching the surface of what we can do with it. But we will need to put up a big perimeter wall around the factory itself as well, just to stop drop pods. Because right now I'm a little bit concerned that if drop pods were to fall here, we'd be fucked. You know, if they would fall right here, we would be absolutely doomed, because there's no way we can defend ourselves. So we might need to start filling rooms with flame turrets, things like that. The close quarters, shredder turrets made of hyperalloys, things like that that will help defend us right up to the bitter end. How are we doing with this as well? We need more copper. Do I have any drills even mining copper? I feel like I probably wouldn't have bothered with that. No, we absolutely don't. Okay. We'll set that to, what was it we needed per? Like 200 per? Let's take a look. Yeah, 200, fine. We'll set them just to mine 200 in order to keep 200 in stockpile. I can't imagine that'll add too much wealth. Given that, you know, everything else we've got going on right now. Okay, details, I want 200 of that, and then we'll pause it. Never. fuck it. Pause it never. So with my changes to the recycling yesterday, we seem to have churned out almost all, better when we filled this with all of the garbage from the Killbox. I can't believe that almost 560 stacks of it were purely clothes. And there's still more going on? What the fuck? Maybe having a separate apparel storage wasn't a bad idea in hindsight. As long as we keep these always running, I can't imagine we'll ever get backed up in the way we did before. I might even put down a couple of extra ones as well, to be honest. Maybe a couple more down in this section. Anyway, my next plan, while waiting for them to... Oh, they finally finished it. Okay, let's test this out quickly then before I forget to actually give this a go. Right, we've got our people in place. Now let's see if they can be hit by the radiation. Oh, no. That might be some bad news there, team. I think the radiation isn't getting through the embrasures. We'll give it a little bit more. We might just be unlucky here. We might genuinely just be unlucky. But I think, unfortunately, the embrasures do suck that up. Fuck. Yep, that's almost certainly true, isn't it? Bollocks. Okay. Now, that's an issue. Because it does mean with what we're about to set up here, the enemies will be able to just smash it. So, what do we need? What's the bare minimum for the irradiation? And more to the point, can it connect through walls? No, it can't. Oh, that's such a shame. Can it connect through embrasures? Oh, it can connect through embrasures. Well, that's worth bearing in mind. So what that means is, okay, so we might not lose the whole thing. We might just have to rebuild the radiation extenders each time. Are they expensive? Oh, God, there's 2 advanced components per go. Oh, fuck. So, the enemies are going to walk through this section, right? What we want to do then is put down... Man, I'm thinking just like 2 of the fucking things, to be honest. I think we just put down 2 of them there. We close this right up, so it's as narrow as possible. We want to do something like that to actually force them to... Well, why don't we move this over another block then? Just to force them to get the full dose of radiation. Then we'll put some embrasures behind that with this through the embrasures. That way we can still control it, and that means that they can only actively smash the extender. If anyone's got a better method of doing this, please let me know. I wish there was a way we could avoid losing these as well, but unfortunately it doesn't seem like it's going to be possible here. So we're going to do something like that, and then we'll have to let the enemies up through, I guess, here to give them the real maximum dosage. That works. If we then put embrasures here and here, they should be able to connect up through. At least I'm bloody hoping they do. We'll put it, if we put it like just there, that means we also don't need to move around any turrets or anything. Then we will need the radiation filter to allow us to do the double radiation damage. So we'll put one of those down. Mutations monitor, I feel like is a little bit unnecessary. Put the radiation monitor down though. That'll be interesting to see what we're actually hitting them with. Bear in mind, the purple on that is the rare radiation. That's what we want to see spikes of. You can do zones through doors. So we can still have this set up in a way that the enemy can't get to it if we just replace this bit. Either replace that with a door, or alternatively, we just remove it entirely. Then we expand this zone up there through all these doors, and then we just reinstall our conveyor system up to this top layer. So that should still work as if nothing's really changed. We'll have to obviously extend the stockpile around first, because it needs that to be a valid target. Although we are using those flexible ones, aren't we? Yeah, right, so they actually don't have to be there anymore. So we need white on the stockpile. Then we've got to get our conveyor. I assume you can't... Yeah, I figured you wouldn't be able to reinstall those, unfortunately. So get rid of that one, and then we want to reinstall this one. And that goes from... So the conveyor's on the cyan color, isn't it? Aquaglow, yeah, Aquaglow is roller, so we need that to actually be installed. And then this thing we can reinstall back up here as well. Whoops, my bad. That way we shouldn't have to fuck around with any settings either. Is there any harm? Now, in hindsight, why am I bothering to even do 2, given that we already know it would do the same amount of radiation? Why don't we just have 1? Because that way we're not wasting 2 advanced components per raid. That way if they do smash them, we're only losing 1 filter per go, or 1 extender per go. Oh shit, maybe we also need the irradiators. Because it is called a radiation extender, not like a long-range irradiator or something like that. I'm going to get RoboDaddy to manually rearm the Megamin system. There we are. So that is now ready to fire. How do we set that up? Block by roof. Ah, okay, fair enough. We can remove just a very small area around it. Hopefully we can just do 4x4 like that. I don't want to leave too much of it open in case... I very much doubt the antimatter reactor will be affected by rain, but just in case, we don't want to accidentally short out the entire system. Right, is that... Right, go and get that removed. Let's not test it just randomly. As fun as that would be, it does take 8 canisters per go, which is somewhat expensive. We're completely out of plasteel right now, which is why we haven't got any of these going on. We need more particle accelerators, which is why I'm taking out this wall, and then we're going to do kind of a semicircle of it. That way, if we unlock any more antimatter-based stuff, also we want to put down some more composite refiners, we've got the room to do so. Oh, there we go. Does it have a radius? It doesn't have a radius. I'm just going to have to kind of guess. I assume it works the same as the base game Orbital Strike, where it just does the big old laser. We'll give it a go. We'll use that as our kind of... We'll test it on the next raid, guaranteed. After we've seen whether or not the radiation chamber works. We'll give it a test after that, maybe fire it in the middle of our Killbox. Hopefully it doesn't... Might actually destroy all of our turrets if we do that. Bollocks. I want to give it a test fire anyway, so we'll wait for the next raid to turn up. When they spawn in, we'll test fire that. We'll probably miss a few enemies, or I'll try and miss a few enemies intentionally. Then we can test out the radiation chamber, and then we'll save this for kind of a contingency plan. If we do get a bunch of drop pod raiders or something like that, because it will give us those few seconds to react, we can get it lined up, it can get warmed up, and it can probably fire before their drop pods have landed and before they've got out. Ordered up a few more robots because our previous builders, obviously I've removed a lot of them because they're all garbage low tier, and now we've got like 2 builder bots trying to service the entire base, which isn't working. I also got a couple more haulers as well, just to help keep these machines running smoothly. Let's put a couple of these guys down in here. I figured in here is probably the best bet, right? Because there's going to be, I mean, they've got access to all the resources in this room. Man, look at how many stacks we've got through. You're telling me that was all clothing? Fucking hell. I've also started preparing this thing. I actually did this yesterday, but I started preparing this thing with some more outputs to be able to just get some premium good shit, you know? You came to class on a good day. We're gonna output a load of, although I think I need to grab it from the storage unit. I might be wrong. Let's go ahead and grab ourselves some psychoid leaves. Let's just check this actually in here, though. Psychoid, yeah, there we are. 19? No, 19? Is that all? Not ideal temperature, not growing. Oh, shit, it's the same issue that I had in here. Right, so, these artificial ecosystems, turns out, aren't really doing much of a fucking ecosystem, given that they don't have any heating at all. They don't count for, they don't count as heat, which is obviously fucking garbage. Oh, is that affecting that at all? We might as well just put a heater in there instead. Yeah, they actually don't work. Unless you've got some external things as well. So I don't know why they're called an ecosystem when they're not actually doing anything. Let's go for... I mean, it is essentially just tilled soil at the end of the day. Anyway, temperature. Give me some... I mean, to be fair, the sun columns are still probably the best play because it means we can replace that center block with it. Ah, shit. Do I have room for heaters in here? Not really. I got to sacrifice my crop now. I got all the prisoners down from hypothermia as well. Bollocks. Oh, well, to be fair, the front door has been blown off? Well, it's definitely not those, because they're quickly out of ammo, but also they're on hold fire. I very much doubt one of the prisoners went... Maybe one of the prisoners went berserk and the shredder turret shredded it. Because I believe that, yeah, the chaperone mine's a lot away as well. I don't know what's happened there. God knows. That's so strange. Okay, well, I guess we'll give them a little bit of heat. A little bit of heat for my... Oh, wait, hang on. You fool. Let's try that again. We will give them some heat. Excuse me. Is it still not working? What the fuck have I done wrong? There we go. Now it's working. There you go. Bit warmer now. A little less of that hypothermia, huh? How you feeling? Super speed. Oh, no. What is super speed? Melee dodge chance. Oh, well, that's cool. They're half covered in burns and half covered in frostbite. I'm so sorry. There we go. Okay, radiation's almost finished. Now, again, we need to replace this with some embrasures to actually allow it to connect up. So that's ready. We want to double all radiation from that one, if you don't mind. What if I build a couple of those and tell them both to double radiation? Would that work? I assume we can only connect to one at a time, but fuck it. We'll give it a go. So that, in theory, should now work. We've got the filter in front of it to double all the radiation. I don't know if the filters have to go in front of these or whether this is fine. We'll have to... maybe blast Robo-Daddy with it to test it, unfortunately. So test run. So you can see that the radiation gets transferred over to the radiation extender, but I'm pretty sure the filter's supposed to go in front of it. But I can't say for definite. We should just give it a go. Just give him one blast. Give him one little dose. It won't, a little dose won't hurt. Okay, let's see how this goes. Nothing. Okay, we might have to do it until we physically see him take damage here. Huh. Maybe the filter's supposed to go in front of the... Maybe it's because he's got a shield up as well, perhaps? You'd assume the shield might affect that. Let's go ahead and drop the shield out first and foremost. Right, chuck that on the floor. Test it again. Nothing. Yeah, I think it's being blocked by the radiation filter, weirdly enough. I think the radiation filter might have to go in front of... Oh, look, it connects from a distance. Oh, interesting. Okay. So we can put it like... Oh, that's a shame. Fuck. It's such a mess. You know what? Let's go ahead and expand that out, and then we'll just reinstall it back there. Yeah, okay, it doesn't go in front of it at all. I had it right the first time around. I just figured it's a bit strange, given it says sets up with lots of radiation going through it, but you can connect it up behind, which doesn't really make much sense, but okay. So just to recap then, this is connected up here, fine. And then those are connected up and everything is hooked up together. So now, let's go test run it. And keep test running it until we see something going on here. Maybe he's just immune. maybe he's just immune to radiation. My god, look at his skills. It's so weird. That's just not working, is it? There's just nothing going on there whatsoever. What have I done wrong? I mean, it's essentially set up identical to this zone, right? Let's go ahead and stick up a mutation monitor so that way I don't have to, you know, fry the dude before we know whether or not this is actually working. I don't think it's what... Maybe it's something to do with his armor? Maybe it's heat, perhaps? Maybe it counts as heat damage, which is why it's not actually doing anything. Yeah, I don't know what to say. And I hope that isn't the right way to set it up then. Because it does still connect at the front. Well, you know, we can actually test it. Again, we've got our test room. Let's give it a go here. So let's just do a quick test run. Just for the fun of it, really. So that's our radiation output level, right? Now let's reinstall the filters in front of it. And see if they can still take radiation damage at that point. We might as well build a couple. We can always take them back apart. And again, I know I could probably go on the Steam Workshop and look this up, but a lot of the fun of some of these Rimworld science mods is actually working it out for yourself. I could just go and find a guide, but I think that takes all the fun out of it. Oh, poor lady. Got hit by another irradiation. Look at her. Wow. Weakened arms. She's got a small silent shield. She's a night dweller, which gives us stat bonuses. Oh, the closest to nighttime they are. Oh, it's like night owl, but so much better. Oh, look at that. Wow. We'll have to take a look at her at midnight. Left arm is volatile and weakened. We've damaged her lungs. Her stomach is a marble factory. Very cool. Left legs both of her legs have super speed. Her left hand has tumorous fingers. Ugh. We've really done a number on her. She's like kind of tragic compared to the other guy that we mutated. Oh god, we're mutating her again? Oh, she's downed. What have we done to her? We just filled her with cancer. This is awful. I feel really bad for her. I don't like the fact that it just does it automatically now. It's like just the machines are running it. Okay, we're one step away from the Matrix here. Right, let's try it now. So bear this in mind. Can we see the actual... So 80% harmful. I mean, if we double the radiation, the percentage is going to be the same. So this isn't really going to tell us much, unfortunately. Fuck it. We'll give it a go. Let's just see if it works. It does work with the radiation being in front of it. Interesting. Okay. Huge psionic shield. Whoa, okay. We've doubled all the radiation. So I assume that is now working. Maybe that is how you double the radiation. That's got to be how it works, right? Okay, you know what? Change plan then. Put that back. I think Robo-Daddy's just immune to radiation, which is certainly not a bad thing. I'm going to try and irradiate the robot. I don't think this will work at all. Sorry, Android. I don't think this will work at all, because obviously she's a fucking Android, but we might as well give it a go, huh? Test run? Yeah, I don't know why this one isn't working so well. Oh, shit, and that's broken down. Well, to be fair, they can still get to it, because none of this stuff counts as being blocked, weirdly enough. Oh, the filter counts as a physical... Oh, bollocks. So that actually does block movement. Oh, well, that sucks. Or maybe it's not the fact that it blocks movement, it's where they've got nowhere to go. If that's the case, we can obviously just incorporate that into the Killbox design. Yeah, I don't know quite how we're going to test this. We could put down a... No, we can't even put down a prisoner slot to try it out. We'll just have to wait for the next raid. Just wait for the next raid. Oh, no, look, it doesn't block movement. Builderbot was able to get right on it. Okay, fair enough. Right. 8 hours. Then we'll see if all of this was for nothing. It's already occupied by what? A fucking power cable? What? Oh, by the other... Oh, right, look. They've got quite a large area around them where you can't build anything. I see. Okay, fair enough. We'll put them on a kind of diagonal like that. Is that the right area? Roughly like that, anyway. Yeah, we'll put a couple... Oh, that's clearly doesn't line up, you moron. Something like that. There we go. Okay. So we'll put a few of those down like that, and we'll kind of expand this out and make it look a little better than it does right now, because the base is kind of a dump. Got room for another one of those as well? There we are. Oh, what the fuck? Destroy my other ones, you prick. With particle accelerators. Just never tell where you got to build them, huh? Yeah, I'm sure you guys can relate with your particles accelerator-based woes. 0 hours until wave 52. Now we can see if our radiation tunnel finally works. Send them in. I want it to be a pure tribal raid, unarmored. It's a fucking psychic ship. You bitch. That's a lot of... Oh, God. That's one of the biggest mechanoid psychic ships I think we've ever seen. There's 2 shielded mammoths on that one. I feel like we need to install one of these, just like, I mean, they've got a ridiculous range, so maybe we clear the whole thing up, dig out all these mountains if possible. I imagine some of it's overhead. Remove all of this shit and just put a few of these things down. What do we need? Was it hypercomponents? We've got 2 hypercomponents. I mean, we could just put one, like, there and wake the mechanoids up. Put one, like, over here and wake them up. That would basically cover this entire run. Yeah, okay. I think that's not a terrible idea. Wait. I know what we can test on these mechanoids. I don't know why I didn't think about this, but we've got the Megamin set up ready to fire. Well, I'll tell you what. Let's get the cannon set up as well, because obviously when we fire it off, if we don't kill them all in one fell swoop, they are going to come for us and kill us dead. What the fuck is even that? Hello? Incapacitated. Terrible. But what terrible news. If it doesn't kill them all in one fell swoop, we're basically fucked. We're dead, because these things are just going to swarm the base. We've got no turrets on this side besides a few crappy little military turrets that I've spread around the base. So I want to make sure this thing's online first, and then we'll kind of time it so that the Mega Mim lands, and then we'll follow it up with the antimatter railgun. We should have enough to be able to build that, right? Hypercomponents are in. Yeah, we just went on regular components, advanced components. They are building particle accelerators, to be fair. So I imagine their time is a little bit spread out right now. Okay, it's almost online. Boom. Okay, let's recall everything, because I don't want the robots heading up there. They are actually trying to get up there to fight the fire right now, and I don't want to do that. I know they're dormant, but I don't want to run into risks here. So recall everything. The automotors are definitely offline, correct? Good. We've got no chem fuel right now. I actually put down a refinery. Yeah, here we are. To see if we could download the bills onto a recipe database. So let's go ahead and reinstall that one here. Go ahead and download the bills onto that and see if we can have this thing automatically refining chem fuel, because this thing's automatically... It's also got the bill to make, somewhere... the explosives. Yeah, high explosive shells. But we don't have any chem fuel for it, so we've got to wait on that first. Antimatter ray guns online. You go ahead and refuel that. Need antimatter canisters. Oh, shit. Fuck. Okay, give it a minute then. How long we got? We're looking at 1.1 hours on that one. 8.8, 0.3. Oh, we're good. That should churn out too, right? Oh, it's just one at a time? Oh, shit, my bad. Okay, well, let's go ahead and refuel that with whatever we can. Hold fire. For God's sake, hold fire. Okay. It's armed and ready. It's only got 1 shot, but to be fair, that 1 shot is pretty devastating. Oh, we've got another one there. We're good. It's got 2 shots with that, and then we've got the Megaman. God, I hope this is enough, because if this doesn't work, we're so fucked. Strike location. Kill them all. Kill them all. Charging. Ah, there we go. Okay, so it takes a while. And we are up to now powering up. Okay, we got to power up. Oh. Oh, my God. That's quite cool. Oh, whoa, whoa. What's it doing? Oh, it's gone. Oh, yeah, that's done it. Solar, oh, it fires a solar flare? Or was that a coincidence, do you think? Probably a coincidence. Goodbye, little mechanoids. It stunned them. The solar flare stunned them. But we haven't got any weapons because of the solar flare. Was that just bad timing? Was that just bad timing that we did that? Or does that thing fire off a solar flare? Oh, fuck. Temporarily shutting down all electronics. Oh, no. Oh, fuck. Well, let's hope that... Well, look, they're not going to come back online until the solar flare's ended. So we haven't got anything to worry about. Just turn that off with hold fire and pray. Just hope that we're going to have power in the grid by the time that... I mean, the grid excess is like 150,000 watts. Why? Oh, because these things aren't offline. Right? Yeah, why would the nuclear reactors be offline? They're not powered by electricity. Okay, how are we looking? Obviously, we'll have to fire up the reactor again as soon as possible. It should just kickstart, because we've got enough power on the grid just to kickstart it. Oh, no, my ears are rotting. Hurry up. All my body parts are going to disappear. No, the fucking plants. Come on. Please get the power back on. Come on. Oh, shit. Oh, that's also why we're not getting in psycho loops, because they're being stored here rather than in the storage unit. We should probably put them back in the storage unit, shouldn't we? Okay, I might remove the simply storage stuff. Alternatively, we could just say no storing the drugs, no storing the plant matter. So, yeah, get rid of that. Get rid of the medicine. Get rid of the plant matter. Food is fine. Everything else needs to go back into the machine so that we can actually process it out. Let's go ahead and select similar and then just go ahead and paste all that shit in. Right, hopefully that'll be enough. Please turn the power back on. Might unleash the mechanoids as well. Get the pipeman out of here. Get the... Oh, solar fire is ending. Okay. Here we go. Right. Whenever you're ready. Online. Online. Come on. Come on. Get on with it. There we are. It's online. It's online. It's online. It's not firing, though. Why is it not firing? Hold fire? Hold fire is turned off. Please, please fire. Hello? Brother, what are you doing? Okay. That's a bit concerning. Toggle auto attack. Go, auto fire. Oh, fuck. It wasn't auto firing. Die. Die now. Yeah! That's awesome. Chaperone mines are not doing the best job in the world, I will admit. I think they just got shot by everybody on the way over there. Here's the problem. We've got one more shot left in this thing. Come on, fire, fire, please. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Antimatter running 2 of 2. It only fired 1 shot, though. Come on. I don't know what the fuck it just fired at then. Misfire or something. Come on. There we go. Where's another Kraken dead? We have a bit of an issue here. We have a bit of an issue. And that issue is there are mechanoids all over the fucking place, and I can't stop them. What the hell do we do now? This antimatter cannon by itself was definitely not sufficient. Do you think we can use them as bait again? Should we use them as bait? Come on. Come on, chase me down. What are you doing? Moving. They're going to go and attack the cannon. Okay, let's just keep an eye on what happens here. Antimatter railgun is dead. What are you doing now? No, 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 no. Stop that. Stop that shit. Go and bait them out. Please stop. Please don't ruin my base. Please, 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 please. It took me episodes. Run. You get away from that. You get away from that, you little bitch. Okay, okay, we're fine. We put him in an area where there's turrets. Is it baiting him out? No, don't smash that. Replica apartment, I don't care. Using grenade launcher on wall lamp. Oh, he's in the beam. You just got hit by the antimatter beam. Well, that worked accidentally. Okay, what's going on? How are we doing? We've got mechanoids fighting mechanoids. Oh my god, if they aggro that wild pod, we're in for a little bit of pain. Yeah, you better run, you little bitch. Don't smash that. Don't smash that, please, for the love of God. Oh shit, they've come around the corner. What are you firing at? Oh, there's a military turret there. Okay, fair enough. Fuck. This has gone. Support. Call it the military, you fool. Call it the military. We're fine. Military, military. We've got 50,000 points here. Anti-mech. I can't. They're all just bombers. I can't bring in that one. We've got machine gun them. We've got what's bomber squad? More bombers. Machine gun them. Naked machine boys. Go. Shotbot. Yes, there we are. I think we've learned a valuable lesson today, team, and I think that's we can't rely on just a Killbox. Particularly for, you know, I mean, especially for the mechanoid raids. But if we get drop pods too, we're in kind of a little bit of a fucky town there, aren't we? So we need to be very careful about. Fucky town is also the name of our next settlement. We need to do something a little bit better than that, because this is not optimal. Deploy squad. Where do we want to drop them? I feel like up here in between the 2 centipedes and mammoths wouldn't be a terrible plan. Over here as well, maybe defend the reactor wouldn't be too terrible either. Well, let's drop them here, because these guys are distracted by the turrets. What was that? Replica pipeman. We're fine. Let's go keep an eye on Robo Daddy and Robo Mummy, make sure they're okay. But they're in a decently safe area. You guys come down. Stop them destroying my particle accelerators, for fuck's sake. Thank you. Thank you. Kill him dead. Kill him dead. That's it. Perfect. Attack. Attacks have arrived. Good news. How are these guys doing? Come on, military turret. I believe in you. We got 1 military turret versus 2. Oh, I have to rebuild. Look. If they smash things like this, it doesn't matter too much. It's if they smash the things that require the hyper components, it sets us back days and days and days. Because we can't do anything to obviously circumvent that. We can't just rebuild. How are we looking up here? They're still hunting down the kind of miscellaneous turrets. They've actually decided to go for by the looks of it. Oh, yeah, come around the corner. See if we can bait them over here. Come on, you pricks. There's a tasty Robo Daddy over here with your name on it. Chaperone mine is dead. Yes! Kill the mammoth. Kill the mammoth. Bring him down, Legolas. Okay, we're good, we're good, we're good. Okay, what's that hound doing? Bait him around here. Welcome to Shredder Central. Yes, excellent. Okay, how are we looking? My boys are doing pretty well. Our naked army has done a pretty good job. 1 crack and 1 hound left. That was a fucking shit show. I'm very disappointed by the Mega Man cannon, but there's no reason we can't build 6 of them. I mean, there is, the hyper components, but there's no reason we couldn't do it if we saved up over time, build 6 of the fucking things. And then no one will stand against us. Thank you, everyone. You can leave now. Wow, that went, badly, I think is the best way to describe it. It went very badly. Okay, I have an idea. You guys seeing it as well? We might have a way to test our radiation chamber that doesn't require a raid. Go go on. See you guys later. Thank you for visiting. Just be careful, because we do obviously have a lot of traps. You guys are, of course, free to go at any point, because you are our good friends and colleagues. See you all later. Thank you for helping. Thank you for helping. Come on, all of you in there. That's it. Oh, you're getting slowed down a little bit there. Don't worry about it too much. Kill them. Radiate them. Sorry, bye. See you later. Get them all. Go on. Get him. Get him. Nothing. It's not working. Brother, my radiation does nothing. Oh, maybe this thing does fucking block it then. That's a bit frustrating. Hurry. Run. Test it. Run, 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 run. Get over there. Get over there. Get over there. Run, run, run. Haul ass. Granted, we'll have a lot of people testing it for a while because there's, you know, a shitload of people moving through that. I genuinely think the radiation filter, inverted commas, is blocking all the radiation. That's not what I wanted at all. But Daddy, haul ass, for fuck's sake, they're almost out. Right, Missy, stay there. Please don't leave. Please. Oh, move there. A test bed for war crimes. Maybe it's because it's outdoors. No, that wouldn't make any difference, would it? Surely not. Let's give it a go again. That's definitely not working, Chief. Maybe you can't use it on your own people. Cannot operate, must be inside a room? Okay. You guys stay there a minute. Let's see if we can quickly turn this into a room. Embrasures count as walls, right? So why don't we just do something like this? Why don't we just do something a little like that? Stick a door on it there. Does that now count as a room? Does this need to be in a room? Because it just says cannot operate, must be inside room. Maybe it just means that. Oh, people are hanging around. It's always good news. Oh, they won't stay. They don't want to stay. No, please, 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 please. Oh, come on. We do have another colony of people we can call, and it's not a big deal. Okay, I think that's definitely the issue, and I have a feeling this can probably still operate in front of that. In fact, I think that's still how it's meant to work. Does now count as in a room? It does. So I'm thinking that'll probably work now, right? Man, I can't believe that's what was causing it, of all fucking things. Robo Daddy, you're going to be our test bed again. You're going to be our test bed. We're going to see if this fucking works. Sorry if this, you know, enlarges your brain or kills you horribly. Okay, good luck. Here we go. Test run. Nothing. I mean, it's definitely delivering radiation. Maybe Robo Daddy is just immune to it. For fuck's sake, come on! I'm gonna figure this out by the end of today, mark my words. Okay. This time, I have a good feeling about this one. Test run. Go. It's still not working. It's still not working. Oh, for fuck's sake. What is wrong with it, though? This is all indoors now. This counts as on roof, so this is now all indoors, this entire thing, but obviously I'm holding the doors open, so it still counts as a fucking Killbox. Maybe it is this fucking filter right in front of it. Maybe that is screwing us more than I realized. Get out of here. Right, someone move this quickly. Are they just gonna hang around and get irradiated? They seem to be stuck. Hey, that's perfect. That's fantastic news. That'll fucking work. Everyone's good. Again, I think maybe you can't use it on friendlies. Maybe that is also the problem here. Right, try it now. Test run. Fucking nothing. Absolutely fucking nothing at all. What's wrong with it? That's fine. That's fine. That's fine. These are fine, I assume. That's fine. Maybe the embrasures are blocking it. Maybe the embrasure... No, because we tested the... Actually, to be fair, we never tested the embrasures between the radiators and the extenders. I don't understand. I don't understand. And it definitely works with the filter in front of it, right? Hang on. Let's test it again. Yeah, it definitely works with the filter in front of it. There's something else wrong. Maybe it genuinely, maybe it is the case that it doesn't work on friendlies. Be a distance thing. I've gotten to move a little bit closer. Still nothing at all. That's so weird. Maybe these embrasures are doing more damage to things. I mean, it's got the animation, sure, but are they connected though? And it's delivering the radiation. Fuck, I don't know, man. I can't tell you. I mean, in theory, this should work fine because it's no different to this setup up here. It's just not working. I guess the simple answer is let's put some prisoners in there and see if that solves the issue, because it counts as enclosed. So let's move the prisoners over. Try to arrest him. See if that will then work. Okay. Edward, I'm sorry about this, my friend, but you are in for a world of pain until I get this working. Nothing. What the fuck is going on? I mean, it's delivering radiation, it's just not irradiating them. And those aren't the intermediate ones, are they? Those are regular irradiators We've got the filter, which is doing double radiation, if I'm not mistaken. It is fine. We've got that. We've got this set up. What have I missed? What have I done wrong? What are these fucking embrasures? I imagine that's it. It's the only thing that it possibly could be. Oh, it's working now. It is working now. Brewer in his stomach. Hello. Rendering him drunk at all times. It's quite funny. It was the embrasures. It was the embrasures all along. Oh, well, that's shit, because it means they can still get in and break our stuff apart. Ah, whatever. If we block it in like that, they might just also completely ignore it. In fact, we'll need to build out a hyper alloy. Otherwise, they could use it to bypass the entire Killbox. Okay, that's not ideal at all. But we found the culprit. Since the mechanoid ship, I've had RoboDaddy doing nothing but research to try and crack out the Starflight modules. Bear in mind, we need all of that before we can move on to the cosmic things. So we can start... I want to get this done by the end of today, getting all the Starship done stuff, and then we can... Starship done stuff, you know what I meant. The Starship stuff done so that we can then focus on the cosmic and those crazy mods that we've got lined up there. Now, obviously, we could take a break from those and go do some other essential research. But as it stands right now, we've still got so much shit to do with the stuff we've already researched that we might as well start spending his time a bit more to crack out very slowly, even if we only chip away at them over a few episodes, some of these end game goals here. Cosmic energy, that sounds pretty good. We might need a whole other facility, but that gives us another reason to add another wing onto our factory. Excellent. Some more defenses, I think. I know a lot of people have wanted me to build a load more mortars for quite some time. There were a couple of comments yesterday saying that. We have got a pretty good mortar grid now, I think. We'll pave over this at some stage, leave all this stuff outside, so it's a nice zone for us to be able to deal with that. I think I need to split apart the assembler jobs. Because we've got one assembler doing basically the entire building for the entire base. And I feel like just having a second one kind of helping out a little bit definitely wouldn't hurt. So I put one down here and then get some more output ports put around it. Maybe split some of the jobs out, you know? Because this is way too complex for one assembler to deal with. Oh, you motherfucker. Did it clear all of that? Oh, fuck off. Really? Oh, God, that sucks. So the second you put these down, you then can't reinstall them. Well, I need to redo it all anyway. God, that sucks. That's going to take fucking ages to redo all of that, you absolute son of a bitch. Just got given an animal randomly by our settlements as well. What have you sent us this time? Where? None of these are new. Oh, there it is. A Thermodon. Oh, that's hideous. Thank you. Appreciate that. What a kind gift. 5 hours. Now, I wanted to specifically get in at least one raid today where we have our radiation chamber set up so we can see it in action. See if there are any problems with the current setup. Whether they will just smash this and move on, whether they'll ignore it and go straight into the Killbox. We'll see. I'm really praying it will be the latter, so that they'll just get irradiated, move into the Killbox, that we can knock down, potentially capture some prisoners doing it this way. I want to move the prison down here. I think that'll make a lot more sense rather than having it just stuck up here right now. Turn this into like a hospital or something instead. 1 hour. Here they come. Send me some... We need more Division H. I kind of always want it to be Division H, to be honest with you, so that we've always got a chance at the hyper components. Because right now, we've got some other things that we want to build that we really are limited on. Like some more of those antimatter cannons, for example, to make up... Sorry, the antimatter railguns to make up for the one that we lost during the mechanoids. But there was another one that we unlocked. Was it the MBD? That was it. Yeah, the fast-firing one. Now, if this is drop pods, this could be pretty disastrous. Oh my god, it's the Tomahawk Camels. How many of them are there? 86 plus some Lancers. For some reason, we can't select them all there. That's fine. You've got Scythers, they've got drones, they've got crawlers. They seem very confused. Oh my god, I forgot about the mortars. What are they doing? Oh, they can't get in. What do you mean they can't get in? Why? Oh! Shit, I forgot to hold those doors open. My bad, my bad. Hold on. Unleash the clowns. Go. Go, clowns. Go, clowns. Where are you going? Oh my god, they're going out the other door? You bitch. Okay, well, that's not what I wanted. Fuck, they're digging through. I wasn't expecting that, I'll be honest with you. They're kind of digging through. They started it. They're a little bit confused, though, aren't they? I feel like the auto mortars definitely did a number on them there they weren't expecting. And that was with all of the... That was without half of them being loaded, too. So 11 auto mortars is going to be pretty unreal. Let's go ahead and hold fire on them, though. Because obviously we're here to test out the radiation chamber, not to see how effective our... Oh, shit, calling the robots. Not to see how effective our mortar array is. Although tomorrow, that's definitely on the cards. How are we looking? We've beaten them up quite significantly. It's given us time, definitely. The mortar's given us time, definitely, to get this opened up. There we are. Hopefully that should be now all it takes to keep them coming. And they are moving. Okay, cool. There go our chaperone mines. I don't know if we had any pikemen this time. Certainly doesn't look like it. Chaperone mine's going in. I wouldn't surprise me if they get picked off from a mile away before they're actually able to do much to help out here. Come on. Run, little mine. I really like these mines. They're such a great idea. Oh, nice. Watch that wall, though, for fuck's sake. What's he wearing? I want that. Annabelle Lillastrobe. Void helmet. We need one of those Robo-Daddy things. He's only got a regular heavy marine helmet like some sort of coward. We'll have to craft, but obviously both of them a custom set of gear at some point. I assume we can do that, right? Because the void armor, as I recall, you forged from antimatter. I wonder how we do that. You know what? It's not important right now. We'll worry about it later. Maybe it's at the... Is it this one? I have absolutely no clue. There's not like an antimatter crafting table that I've completely ignored, is there? Sorry, I'll let them carry on running down here. Antimatter, reactor, power net console, composite refiner. I have no clue. Here they come. Look at how staggered they are, though. Wow. Some of these poor guys right at the back there. Kim English. Not long for this world. 4 hours left. Okay. So, unfortunately, the radiation chamber is not going to be as effective as I wanted. Or maybe more so. Maybe it'll be more effective than I wanted. Mainly because they're all spread out there. I think we probably want them all spread out, don't we? So that we can douse them all with as much radiation as possible. That way, if there aren't any survivors, we can go in and grab them before the other ones turn up. I don't really know. We'll see how it goes. Okay, here come the first wave. Elite scout drone going in. We've got Lincoln Squirt. Oh, damn. Trying to be president, but the clap of John Wilkes Booth's cheeks just too... Okay, what are you doing there? Am I attacking concrete wall? No, that's not what I'm after. Why are you doing that? Just go in. Why are you being a weird man? I don't know what's causing him to do that. And now, we irradiate. We irradiate. We irradiate. Oh, for fuck's sake. Come on, really? I mean, it was working. It was working. Does it not work against hostile characters? Well, this was a fucking waste of time. This was a complete fucking waste of time. An entire episode dedicated to a complete failure. Look at that. They're just walking straight past if nothing's wrong. I don't know why it's not working now. Does it have to be... So it has to be a sealed room. It has to be a sealed room. And I think because we've got the doors open, that stopped it being a sealed room. More importantly, it's fucking destroyed our killbots because now they're just able to walk straight past. Turn the mortars back on. Fuck this. Oh, I'm so disappointed. We can't weaponize the radiation. I tried. Well, I've given it my best attempt. We got it running in a few test runs, but now we've got the doors open. It's not working at all. And there's no reason it shouldn't be, because obviously we haven't changed anything. And more importantly, we've got this shit to deal with. If it weren't through embrasures, this would be a different story, but that's it, I'm afraid. Shit. That's a bit of a shame. I'm a little disappointed by that, but hey, we tried. Now for my next Killbox test. You thought I was going to stop there. No. There's something else we can weaponize. So you might have noticed a couple of times when enemies have walked through the antimatter reactor, they have been fried. Here's my plan. We put a big fuck-off antimatter reactor here, and we run the Killbox through it. As in, if they want to get to us, they have to go through the laser beam. Because if we build an embrasure... give me my structures here. If we build an embrasure right up to there, so that the only square available is the laser, everything else is going to be completely held in, the only way they can damage it is by standing in the laser, which of course they're not going to be able to do, because it will just incinerate them. So the radiation failed. Not much of a loss. You know, it's got its ups and downs, and obviously it needs to be in a sealed room to work. However, we're now upping the ante, in my opinion. We're going for 2.0 of the radiation Killbox via pure antimatter streams. Stay tuned tomorrow for the newest, biggest, greatest level of war crimes. Thank you all for watching. What a mess. I'm a little disappointed that didn't work, but to be honest, it was a little bit of a strange idea. Thank you to, of course, the insane top tier level patrons, without which we would not be able to commit hideous war crimes in the name of science. A big thank you to Ninja Tree V, Zulu, Scott, Chase, Slippin' Hips, Aromatic Fools, Kyle, Jackson Woodman, James Shea, Iguana Squad, Peyton Dennis R, Syrup 313, Zetlock, Zazzy 7011, Alchemia, Norstress, and everyone else at the insane tier levels on Patreon for again making this complete mess possible in the first place. A little disappointed, but sometimes science just doesn't work in your favor. Thank you as well to Cogsal, Cass, Alex Bogard, William H, Night Rouge, Grey, Silent Sentinel, Erotha, Justin Plot, Panther Pearl, Donald, I am Sagittaire? Did I just say Sagittaire? Some people say Sagittarius. It's very strange. I'm Sagittaire. You're under Vreze. Tanosta, Tentacles, Loves, Trees, Shardul, Gaz, BetMismatch, and Dranmere too. Thank you all for your support over at Patreon. See you all tomorrow for, I guess, antimatter powered killboxes.